Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this makeup tutorial. This is like a little bit of like a, everyday kind of natural, just kidding. I'm wearing black eyeliner and lashes, but it is kind of natural, just like your features are enhanced, and I used a ton of new products that I'm super excited about. So keep watching if you want to see how I achieved this look. Today is a solar eclipse. It is Tuesday, July 2nd. It is a solar eclipse, and also new moon was yesterday. So there are a lot of transitions going on right now, and I am feeling it hardcore. I have gone through so much over the last 2 weeks, so much positive transformation, and this is now even more positive transformation. It's just intense. So I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way. Let me know. Okay. So I'm just gonna start out by doing my skin. I got a new primer in my BoxyCharm. I'm a little bit afraid to use it because I don't know. It's this No Pore Blum. It's a really cute package. It looks like this, and it's almost like, it looks like something medical. So it's a different kind of primer though, because it comes out in like a liquid, like a serum almost. It does have calendula in it, but I'm used to like using primers that blur the pores, that are like really pasty. So we'll see how this is. I like experimenting with things, but only to a certain extent. Like, the texture of it isn't promising for me, in my opinion, because I like those pasty, thick primers that are guaranteed to kind of work as like a spackle to fill in pores, you know? I don't care about those primers that like increase the longevity of your foundation, because I don't really wear foundation. So I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Skin Tint. I am tan right now. I've used a self tanner, so I got a darker color. This is in 60, which is natural beige. Let me look at this primer. This primer is pretty good. It leaves your skin really tacky. It definitely didn't blur anything, but I think it shrunk the pores a little bit. So that's cool. So as you guys know, I love this foundation, skin tint, whatever it's called. Let's call it foundation. Love it. It's so good. It's so natural. It lasts all day. I don't have an issue with it lasting me. So now I'm going to use this Real Technique sponge to blend it out. It is damp. My phone is annoying the fuck out of me. We're going to try to ignore it. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 10. I just like to go a little bit underneath my eyes. I put it in my ring finger, just a tiny dab, and then I just massage it around, and then I blend in underneath. I love using my ring finger. I think it's superior to the Beauty Blender or any other form of application for my skin type personally. My skin is oily, and I don't know, makeup just blends in really well for me, to be honest. And it gives you like a really natural look. Okay, now I'm going to use the eyeshadow primer potion by Urban Decay. This stuff is amazing. Your eyeshadow will not budge. Okay, so I took a little bit too much. You want to take a very small amount of eyeshadow primer when you use eyeshadow primer. And honestly, I put it on top of concealer. I don't really want to put it on top of concealer normally. I like to put it on a very clean eye. So, excuse my spray tan, holy fuck. I'm experimenting with different self-tanners, and I've been experiencing the good, the bad, and the ugly of that. So that's what you're seeing. Pale bitch problems. Okay. So next I'm going to set my foundation with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It is pretty much gone. I'm gonna need a new one. Oh bitch, that's my Beauty Blender on the ground. So I like to go in with my under eye first, and then bring it down my T-zone, and then under my cheekbone where there is texture. What am I inspired to do today? What kind of makeup look am I inspired to do? Nothing. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do makeup. I just want to do nothing. Okay, that's healthy. Alright, so I kind of want to use this new Tarte palette I got. This is the Tarte palette I got. Okay, so I kind of want to use this new Tarte palette that I got in my BoxyCharm box. So I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to use these two colors and see how it goes. So I'm going to use a flat bristle brush that looks like this. And it has a little bit of like residue from the red makeup I wear every day. So let's just see how this looks. I might cancel it immediately. We'll see. So I like to press the darkest color on the outer corner of my eye in like an angled upward kind of situation. And then I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to show you how to get the perfect blend. I'll zoom you in. This color's like really buttery. I like how it's kind of like suntanny. Okay, so now for the blend. So I like to take a brush that looks like this. It is a crease brush by e.l.f. But you can take any crease brush. The e.l.f. brushes are amazing. If you've never used them, they're so fluffy, so durable, so amazing. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. You want to go in with obviously a lighter color, so put the darkest color near your lid and then go in with a light color. And you want to just go in your crease and blend that out using whatever kind of strokes feel comfortable. I like to use baby strokes like this. Some people like to use broader strokes. It really is just unique to, you know, whatever your eye shape is, whatever's on your skin, like the texture of your skin, the products you've used. But the goal is really just to obviously smoke that out so it looks like natural. Then I just go in and I start doing a little bit more of the lid, and obviously I'm using very light strokes, right? Okay, so this is step one. See the difference? I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Now you can see it's like still a little patchy, right? So I'm gonna take a different crease brush. This one's just the Aveda crease brush. Basically any brush that's shaped like this, long and tapered, can be a crease brush. I really like this palette. It's cool. It's my first BoxyCharm box, and I'm pretty impressed, actually. The lip gloss, oh my god, the lip gloss is insane. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. So I'm just cleaning this brush off by rubbing it all over a paper towel. So I want to take now, I want this to be more smooth and more exciting. So I'm going to mix these two colors now. These two colors are the colors I used. And I'm going to blend them both at the same damn time into the crease. Okay. Now I'm going to take, I'll do the other eye off camera. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, but we all know it's actually an eyeshadow brush. The best eyeshadow brush ever made. Now to really blur the edges, I went back in with this cream color, and I just am going up by the brow bone where any sort of harsh lines may be, and I'm just going to blow that out. Flawless. See the difference? I can't see shit in this camera, but anyways. Now I'm going to go back in with that same flat bristle brush to intensify the area down here. I'm going to press some more pigment down there, and that looks good. Now I'm going to take like a little bit of this brown color, just a teeny bit, and see how that works at the very base. It's pretty. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side off camera. Okay. So now I haven't even really touched the inner corner, so I'm gonna take that same crease brush, go in with the lightest shade and blend it out. This makes the eyes appear a little wider. It's just a cleaner look when you have the darkness starting from the outside and the lightness kind of filtering your innermost eye corner. Okay. All right, now onto the brows. This is the Tarte Be You Naturally palette. I like it. I'm gonna do a black wing with my shitty, this literal eyeshadow, this eyeliner brush. First of all, is amazing, but like, look at how caked on it is. I keep meaning to clean it off. We're just gonna roll with it. So I'm obsessed with this brush. It's the Benefit brush, and it's, in my opinion, the best eyeliner brush. It is the best brush to do your black wing or any eyeliner. Okay. So you really gotta just be confident with your black eyeliner, or else the black eyeliner will eat you alive. Right? So you just gotta be confident with it. I wasn't good at makeup a few years ago, and when I was in beauty school, and I just would sit home at night and do makeup and practice this shit. You should have seen the first time I did my lashes. That fucking looked like a barcode when I put it on. I was like, whoa, girl, what in God's name is this? So I said to keep practicing. Not like I'm amazing right now, but I've come such a long way. Literally such a long way. So my trick with my black wing is I like to get my black wing perfect, and then I use a lot of like concealer and just kind of manipulation techniques to get that wing going the right way and as sharp as I want it to be. And I'm putting lashes on, so yeah, it has to be like a little bit thicker than what it would have to be with no lashes. So you see how chunky it is on the edge? The edge. Just take that and make it sharp, you know? Like, why not? This is the key to a sharp line. Girl, I'm not like a professional makeup artist, you know? I can't just do a perfect wing on the first try. So that's what it looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be back. Okay. Okay. So now there's my wing. I'm going to use the Shade and Light palette. You can use any black eyeshadow, and I'm going to perfect the lash line by just going into the black shade here and going right in against my line. When you put powders over creams, it intensifies it. Plus, powders can be more how do you say, comprehensive? Because they get into the cracks. They really get into the cracks of the eye, like between the lashes and whatever. So I like to go in with a black on top. Plus, they're a little bit easier to use because they're more forgiving. Whereas like a gel liner like I just used is, you must be very precise with it. So, and I like to go into my inner corner as well. And I'm going to do my lower lash line too in a minute, but okay, so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to go in and use my completely empty, no, literally it's completely empty, I'm hoping to get a scratch out of it because I haven't been to the drugstore. Maybe I should try a different brow definer. I really liked this one and it's only like $9. Okay, this wing is annoying me. It's a little bit angled. I'm gonna have to fix that. So with all my might, I'm just scratching the remnants on here because I really just need to define the tail. I think I do have another brow product, whatever. And I'm just gonna go ahead and define the tail because I'll use the Boy Brow on the rest of it. Yeah. So look at, girl, I got a little bit out of it. Just enough to call it a day. It's not too bad. This is fucking an empty, but I'm literally holding on to it for now. Okay, now I'm gonna do my Boy Brow, Glossier Boy Brow. Love this. If you don't have a brow product like this is like the GimMe Brow by Benefit or brow definer, or I mean everyone has one now, but I've only used the Benefit and the Glossier one. But this is pretty like a mandatory product. You don't realize how mandatory it is until you start using it. And I know this side of my brow is always shorter. It's just that where my hair is growing, it doesn't grow. They don't grow symmetrical, and I haven't had microblading. Maybe I should, just to make them symmetrical. Okay. Right now, just to adjust this one a little bit so it's more symmetrical, I put a little concealer on my thumb. Oh my god, my sweet bear. I don't know what he's talking about, but he's talking about something. And then I just go underneath with this teeny tiny brush and I angle that shit up. I'm gonna have to go back again and fix it, but Tiny bear, what's going on? He's growling at something. I love when he growls. It's so cute. Okay. That's good enough. Right? Pretty symmetrical. We can clean up this tail a little bit. So now we have a concealer brush. I like to try to make the edge of the, look at how much further that's out. It's good enough, huh? I like to try to make the edge of the liner kind of match up with where the edge of the brow would intersect. Now, I'm gonna just go underneath and do with the black powder and do the lower lash line. What a difference, huh? I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash line with this It Cosmetics. Is this It Cosmetics brush? I think it is. This is the It brush in Airbrush Precision Smudger. And I'm just going to go back into this Tarte palette with the same color. This terracotta nude, and I'll go underneath and smudge it. Probably should have wiped it off because I did have like a burgundy color from yesterday on there. So this, if you can bring your color down to like the bottom of your eyeball, you know, where you feel where the bottom of your eyeball is, if you can do that, your eyes just look so much bigger. Bring it down like literally so far and it looks really good. And then I'm going to go in with this like rosy champagne-y kind of, I don't know what that is, but we're going to go in the inner corner with it. Ooh, I like that. Can you see how it makes it pop? I love that. That's pretty. Sometimes with shimmers, I like to go in with my finger instead because like it makes it really a lot more vibrant, but that's pretty. Okay. I just see a little spot here where I want to go back in and fix my liner real quick. Okay. All right, now going through the face. So I'm just going to do my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette all over using this Aveda brush. It's a synthetic, just fluffy brush. I don't know, just any fluffy synthetic brush will do. And I go in with a light hand and I just literally put it all over my face. And this just gives you like that very glowy appearance. This is in the color Moodlight. It's a little bit cool toned pink for me, but since I have a self tanner on, it might balance out. Okay. There we go. Now let's put a little bit of blush on. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic in Ecstasy. You see how neutral that looks? It looks like it's like, girl, that's not even gonna do anything. It does. It really, really is one of the best blushes I've ever used. Why is this mirror always dirty? With blush, I like to start on the outside of my cheekbone, like the top of my cheekbone, and work my way to the front because darker colors on the outside make your face look wider. But with this blush, it's literally so user-friendly that you can use a fucking powder brush and go in and splotch it all over your face and it'll look perfect. Like, you have to really be a num-num to not know how to use this blush. It's so good. But with a lot of blushes, they're too pigmented, or they're not pigmented enough, or they're splotchy, and you really have to start on this top portion of your cheek in order to get like a really diffused look. Like, if you use other blushes and you go in right on the cheek, it's gonna look like shit. So to get like a really airbrushed look, you know, you have to be not only go in light strokes, but start on the outside. But this blush is really user-friendly enough to go in straight on the cheek as well, which I like to do once I get the perfect blend from the outside of the cheek. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do my lashes now and put a little bit mascara on first. I'm using the Telescopic Carbon Black, which is like bay. And I'm just going to do this kind of sloppily because I'm going to put lashes on top. So I'm going to let that dry while I do a little bit of highlighter. This is a new highlighter that looks super promising. This is the Steve Laurent, another BoxyCharm situation. But you see that one splotch? That's like where I put my finger, and it's crazy. So this is the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter. It feels like, ooh, yes. Do you see that? It feels wet. I'm not kidding. It's insane. How is this possible? I don't understand. Oh my God, girl, it's gorgeous. It's literally wet. I don't get it. I'm getting freaked out about how wet it is. It sounds dirty. All right, I'll go in with a, it literally looks wet. Is it wet? I'm so confused. I'm so in awe by this product. I hope it's not wet. I think it looks like it is. Yeah, spreading it with a brush is like a little bit difficult because it's like a little wet. How many times am I gonna say wet? It's, okay, that's a little better, but yeah, I would recommend spreading this with your finger if you can, which it's really hard to spread blush. Wait, what am I using? Highlighter with a finger when it's on top of your makeup, you know? Obviously on the lip, it's perfect. It's stunning. This would be a pretty eyeshadow as well. Okay. Lash game. Where are my lashes? Okay, so I'm using the Ardell. I think these are the 206. I've cut them and I've used and abused them. So I'm gonna take my lash glue. That's really old, honestly. This is so old. I wouldn't want Raw Beauty Kristi to look at my lash glue. Let's just put it that way. I like to take my lash like in tweezers or like this. And I'm just running my glue ever so lightly. I spread like an even layer on the lash and make sure it's coated properly. Then I wait and I blow. Doing lashes is to have the glue almost dry when you apply them. Also, I like to emphasize the lash on the outer corner, so I take the lash and I start it about 3/4 of the way back and I angle it upwards. And then I try to make it look natural but follow like the shape of my eyeliner, so you're not going perfectly in line with your actual lash line because you want to create the illusion of having like a little bit more of a cat eye. So that's what you do, and that's how it's done, bitch. No, just kidding. Okay, so now I like to take my flat definer brush again. I wonder if that's what it's called, this thing, and I like to dab it in some black powder. And then see how it's still there? Like, let's dry it a little. I'm gonna cover it up with my black eyeshadow. So right now you're just blending the eyelash glue and the band with your actual eye liner. Okay. And now both lashes are on and I'm almost done. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I like to set my makeup with a setting powder and then after the setting powder I like to spray it with a little bit of setting spray too. But I like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This stuff is so good. You use it after you're completely done with your makeup, and it just blurs everything and sets everything together. Sometimes, you know, blush, bronzer, foundation, highlighter, it can all look like you have different layers on, but this type of product really just blends it all together. And it just leaves you with like a really dewy finish still, but just like airbrushed. I really like it. So excited about this lip gloss. Like, you guys are going to die. You're going to die. So the liner I'm using is Bobbi Brown in Beige. All day, every day. I like to overline my lips by starting... What the hell? Feels like there's a wood chip on it and it's sharpened. There we go. This is the most perfect color. I want my whole life to be this color. I like to overline the lips on the bottom in particular. The top is harder for me to overline for some reason. Okay. So just line the lips. I line my lips no matter what is happening in my life. Okay, so I like to overline a little. And then, are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me right now? Are you kidding me, Bobbi? Look at this. That just snapped off. You can call it Kylie Cosmetics now. This is annoying as fuck. I mean, there's not much left, but like, girl, look at all this product that's left. That's like at least like another year's worth. Oh, I'm hangry now. Okay, so this lip gloss is so unassuming, but I'm obsessed with it. It's the perfect color pink. I literally have been looking for the perfect color of lip gloss. I did get a couple Bobbi Brown ones that are good, but they're like more nude, which is perfect because I need nude, but this one's like a little bit more pink. Pinks are hard because, you know, like, it has to be like a good neutral pink. It can't be too cool. It can't be too warm. And this is, oh, not only is it amazing how it looks, but it smells amazing too. This came in my BoxyCharm yesterday and I just quickly tried it on and I was like, shook. Okay, I think the brand is called Dominique Cosmetics and I don't know what lemonade means, the info sheet. So this is Dominique Cosmetics. This is their lemonade lip gloss. Hydrating shine and fullness with this lightweight non-sticky balm. sheer, long-lasting, flexible, blah, blah, blah. It's amazing. So I was like, oh no, it's a pink gloss. It like looks like it's going to be too pink. But, it's perfect. It's the perfect color pink. Voila. So that is it, you guys. That is my first makeup tutorial on my channel. Hopefully this video actually gets posted because the last one I'm having issues with. This was really exciting. Just kidding. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like makeup tutorials from me, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.